Welcome to your daily focus for March the 20th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now let's see what the energy is going to be for us today. Look at this, the Ace of Swords appears. Well, first of all, this is a balance of, I guess my sage is still burning away there. I thought it was pretty well out, but you see the whiff of smoke. That's the sage burning. Still, Ace of Swords, the balance between the logical and the heart. To map out new ways forward. To carve that path out of the rock, the stone. To begin. Now, the sun does go into Aries today, doesn't it? So, what a spectacular card. Because we want to start, we want to begin. And so we are going to need, yes, the presence of our heart, but also the presence of our intellect, our knowledge, our logic. Then we have the Page of Cups. So what young energy we have appearing today. How do we want that cup filled? What are our dreams? What are our expectations going forward? In different areas of our life. Don't just pick one area of our life with this kind of young energy. We want to pick new goals in many areas of our life. And then the Four of Coins. We could be hesitant still on letting go of something that has brought us insecurity or some kind of a feeling of well-being or safety. So we need to be careful of that energy. We need to go with the flow. We need to understand that new paths are opening up to us. Let's pick an angel card here. So all in all, we have some extremely young energy happening for us with the page right in the middle. And the Ace of Swords is the beginning. So this is new starts. This is looking forward. This is planning. This is affirmations. And with the Four of Coins there, I think it's a release, a letting go of something that we have, been really holding on to that really isn't in our best interest to hold on to anymore. Now, it could be our thoughts, our perceptions. It could be that. It could be people in our lives. It could be situations in our life. We have honesty. We need to be honest with ourselves about what is holding us down, what is holding us back, what is not allowing us to go forward. So 58. Now 5 plus 8 is 13, which is the 4. So it is about security, grounding, foundations, and really bringing in that peace of mind. And we can bring in that peace of mind through being honest to ourselves. By really looking at what matters in our life, what doesn't matter in our life, what we truly want in our life, how we want to go forward in our life. Now, today's the 20th, and 20 is all about making those decisions. All about understanding that if we want to move forward in a new way, that brings in a new way of thinking, a new way of acting, a new way of believing. So the 20 on top of it really gives us that energy. And then we have the sun in Aries today. So that is the starter. That is the entrepreneur. That is the beginner. And we have the moon actually moving from Sagittarius into Capricorn today. So Capricorn is, let's make the plan. Let's make the long-term plan. Let's understand the step-by-step that we need to accomplish, that we need to do. Maybe it's just the next step. But we are definitely looking at the forward motion today. The only time we are looking in the past today is really, it's the present. It's what has come into our past that we have held on, that we have held close to us. And now it's time for that energy to leave in some way, and we are reluctant to let it go. Ace of Swords, that's our new beginning. And that sword is reaching towards the heavens, reaching towards the sky, to God, to Source, our angels, our spirit guides, to the universe. And so this is our affirmations that we are putting forward. Absolutely. I mean, this is a beautiful time to do. You know, I have new moon affirmations. I have morning affirmations, different videos out there. I have one that's just some deep breathing and some strong affirmations about who you are. Building your strength, building your confidence, building your awareness of what you can do. To come to believe that you are stronger than you think you are, smarter than you think you are. That you already have a lot of the knowledge inside. We've been going through a great growing period in our life, and now it's time to use that growth to go forward in some way. Maybe in several ways. We're getting ready to walk into the new moon. I think this is the 3/4 square. So this is where we really see what isn't working and how we need to change things up in order to carve out that new path for ourselves. We have the Page of Cups. Now this is one of affirmations because we're going to hold that cup out and we're going to say we want it filled this way. We need to imagine how we are going to fill that cup of plenty. To bring in the dreams, to bring in the desires. I think this week overall is going to be a very strong week for us with releasing. Because we can't expect new to come into our life under the same old energy. We can't expect new to come into our life unless we clear a path for it, that we make room for it to come into our life. So, you know, I almost see this as a hoarder, holding on to maybe we'll need it one day. You know, that is such poverty-minded thinking. You can really keep yourself in a state of poverty just by keeping hold of those things that, oh, I might need it one day. Because that is essentially telling yourself that you may not be able to afford buying it at that time. That you may not be able to come into possession of it. A lack of kind of thinking. So the more that you can clear out this time, you know, this week, even if it's a dresser, even if it's a drawer, get that junk drawer gone. Okay, and don't look at it as a chore. Please don't look at something like that as a chore. Look at it as you are preparing the way for new to come into your life. That you're not holding on to old energy, old things, because it gave you some kind of security net, safety net. But really look at the foundations that you were laying going forward. So, you know, there's an honesty that's needed here today with ourselves, with our lifestyle, with our routines, where we work, the people that we associate with, of whether or not our energy is raised in those situations, around those people, in that mindset, or is it dissipated? Because we can really understand and see and step into some very positive things into our life. Remember, we are preparing for the equinox, the spring equinox. We are preparing for, well, the sun just came into Aries. So a little bit of celebration, a little bit of forward thinking happening. We have the moon coming into Aries, and that's going to be our new moon at the beginning of next week. So we want to make sure that we are being truly honest to ourselves because we are in a 1 year as well. So what we design as our path forward, of what we want to step into, of what new areas that we want to challenge ourselves, use our creativity, use our love, use our compassion, use our humanitarianism in some way, our strengths, our abilities, our talents, on how we are going to move forward is going to set the stage for the next 8 years of our life. So this is a beautiful week, a beautiful energy. And remember now we have Mercury in Aries as well. So that is being able to talk it, being able to express what you want to create. This is a beautiful time to journal, and write down what the next 9, 10 years are going to look like. What is the end goal? We have Mars. Mars is in Taurus, telling us to slow and steady wins the race. That we can't just jump into things, that we have to really understand, does it bring value into my life? Does it bring peace of mind into my life? Does it honor my values? So Monday, I think, is more of, an internal day for us, if we can use the energy wisely enough to meditate, to pray, to do some affirmations, create a mantra for ourselves, create a mission statement for yourself. What defines you? How do you want to be defined going forward? Let's get our wise animals out. So I think we have some incredible energy to see where doors can actually open in our lives, where we can step forward, what we can create, what we can manifest into our lives, what goals we want to set for ourselves, and also what needs to be released. Slow down, the snail. The snail says, slow down. Quiet, slow, trust. Within you there is a stillness and a sanctuary to which you can retreat at any time and be yourself. Snail reminds you to take some time to slow down. Life has been much too chaotic for you, and there is concern for your health if you do not take time for yourself. You may want to take a vacation in order to get away from the world, regain a sense of yourself. Nothing filled with activities, but instead a vacation that will be able to replenish your soul. Splurge on a massage, take a yoga class. Practice slowing down, and your mind, body, and spirit will gift you with the balance that you sorely need right now. You've lost the ability to trust and have built a shell around you. Slow down, quiet your emotions, and rest. Remember that trust and mistrust takes time, and so does restoration of it. Don't stay too long without talking it through with confidence. Don't stay too long without talking it through with a confidant. A retreat might be just what you need. Lock yourself in your bathroom, start a bubble bath, light some lightly scented candles, grab your favorite book, and slow down. I agree with all of that except for grabbing your favorite book. Grab your journal. Start to see what it can be. So slow it down today. Take time for yourself, for inner reflection of what your true goals are, your dreams are, what you truly want to manifest going forward, what is holding you back. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you. A quick moment of your time. We are in some incredible energy. Okay, we are in 1 year energy. So what we do this year, the paths we start, the energy that we ask to come into our lives is going to make a difference for the continued next 8 years of our life. We are entering the spring equinox. The sun is now in Aries. We have the new moon in Aries in which to plant our seeds, our new seeds of development, of growth, of goals, of dreams, of desires. So for a very limited time, now until the end of March, I've got some wonderful specials going on for obtaining a personal reading through me. So if you want to take advantage of a personal reading, now's the time. www.tarotwithtilly.com. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to exploring your new path with you. And I want just the very, very best going forward for you because I do love you.